On Thursday, 29 September 2022, presidential candidates of different political parties signed a peace accord at the International Conference Center, Abuja, ahead of the 2023 general election. The peace accord is organized by the National Peace Committee, headed by former head of state, General Abdul Salami Abubakar and Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka. The initiative was conceived in 2014 in response to emerging threats occasioned by the 2015 general elections. During his speech, Abdul Salami Abubakar reiterated the need for peace during the forthcoming election.
Now, the 2023 general election is around the corner. Issues of major concern that have the potential to negatively impact on the integrity are emerging. One of such issues is the spread of fake news. Thus, fake news and misinformation continue to pose a significant threat to 2023 general elections. I'm told already the fake news have also declared the winner so far, even before the election. It has shifted focus away from the issue-based campaigns and created the platform for political parties to resort to name-calling, personal insults, and character assassination. Furthermore, it has taken away our civility and decency in public discourse and conversations and created a toxic atmosphere that has the potential to incite citizens against the state, against other political parties and candidates. It is for this reason that the National Peace Committee has organized the signing of two peace accords for the 2023 general elections. The first peace accord, which holds today, is to commit all political parties, presidential candidates, and their spokesperson to peaceful political campaigns and rallies, devoid of violence, incitement, and personal insult, but also to define by issues at the very heart of the national development and progress. The second accord, God willing, will come up shortly before the election, and it is intended to commit the candidates to accepting the outcome of the votes as long as it is adjudged to be free, fair, and credible. We hope this will take place sometimes in January next year. Your Excellencies, it is time for us to promote issue-based campaigns. We are calling on politicians to address issues that are fundamental to the Nigerian citizens. We also want to promote respect, tolerance for differences in opinions. We want to ensure that there is civility and decency in public discourse.
The signing of a peace accord indicates the candidates and their respective political parties would work towards achieving a peaceful election next year, as in previous elections, electoral violence have been witnessed. In the past months, there have been reports of attacks on politicians and individuals vying for different political posts. Subsequently, the reasons behind the attacks are never revealed. It was observed that the presidential candidate for the All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was absent. However, his running mate Kashim Shettima was present at the event. The presidential candidates and the national chairman of each party signed the peace accord orderly. Those present were the presidential candidates for the African Democratic Congress, Dumebi Kachiku, Peter Obi for Labour Party, Rabiu Kwakwanso for the New Nigeria People's Party, Adewale Adebayo for Social Democratic Party, among other candidates and dignitaries. The Independent National Electoral Commission Chairman, Professor Yakubu Mahmood, emphasized that the parties and candidates should be compliant to the laid-down rules guiding the electoral activities.
The National Peace Committee is taking another giant step by inviting political parties and candidates to commit to peaceful electioneering campaigns. This is important considering the connection between peaceful campaigns on the one hand and peaceful and credible elections on the other. The Commission appreciates the positive role of the Peace Committee in the progressive improvement of our elections in Nigeria. The Electoral Act 2022 provides for campaign in public by political parties not later than 150 days before polling day. Accordingly, campaign by political parties for the 2023 general elections officially commenced yesterday, Wednesday, 20th September 2022. This will continue until 24 hours before polling day, that is 23rd February 2023, for national elections, presidential and national assembly, and 9th March 2023 for state elections, governorship, and houses of assembly. The implication is that for the next 148 days, political parties, candidates, and their supporters are free to traverse the country, holding meetings, rallies, processions, and door-to-door campaigns. They will grant interviews, sponsor indoor and outdoor advertisements, and publish other campaign materials. This is often a period, very delicate period indeed, characterized by excitement and anxiety. In line with the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022, and in our determination to play our role as regulator, the Independent National Electoral Commission will vigorously monitor compliance to ensure that parties shun abusive, intemperate, or slanderous language, as well as insinuations or innuendos likely to provoke a breach of the peace during the electioneering campaigns. Similarly, the Commission will also closely monitor compliance with the limits on campaign spending as enshrined in the Electoral Act. There are sanctions provided by law. Political parties and candidates should study and familiarize themselves with the electoral legal framework to avoid any infraction of the law and the unhappy consequences that will follow any act of misdemeanor. For emphasis, I would like to draw attention to the provision of Section 95, subsection 2 of the Electoral Act. This is because in the past, so many political parties approached the Commission and complained. But Section 95, subsection 2 of the Electoral Act makes it illegal for state apparatus, meaning the power of incumbency, to be used to the advantage or disadvantage of any political party or candidate, including the denial of the use of state facilities, public media organizations, or exorbitant charges for outdoor advertising, especially in terms of signages and billboards. And the law also prescribes penalties for any infraction.
Meanwhile, at the event, the former national chairman of the African Democratic Congress was seen signing, but the acting chairman, Patricia Akwashiki, went ahead to do the needful. On the other hand, as it experienced its internal crisis, the APC national chairman, Abdullah Adamu, was present. On behalf of the 18 political parties, Yabagi Yusuf Sani pledged that the 2023 election will be peaceful and credible.